Hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. I'm Saba, your English educator at Oliveboard, and this session is going to be very important for all the candidates because no matter how good you are at English, jitni bhi अच्छी English ho, parajumble is something where you people get stuck. Okay, this session is important because here we are not going to learn only the concepts. Okay, we will practice multiple parajumbles today. Multiple parajumbles we are going to practice today. Okay, and the best part is that all these parajumbles are PYQs. All the parajumbles you will get here, they are PYQs. Okay. This is one short for yes. So here we are going to learn concepts and all the PYQs. See, why do we have to see PYQs? Because in PYQs there is a fixed arrangement. Sometimes what happens when we take parajumble from any other source, so what happens कि we get confused. हमें कभी भी satisfaction नहीं मिलता. Sometimes it happens कि we feel that two arrangements are correct. Two possibilities are there. But when we discuss PYQ, so PYQ means there will be only one arrangement. There cannot be any other arrangement. Okay. One shot only for parajumble. So at least 10-15 parajumbles we are going to practice today. Okay. So quickly tell me, are you all ready and settled? एक बार please सभी लोग जल्दी से सेशन को लाइक और शेयर कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. Those who are here for the first time, so like this session, share this session with others and subscribe to our YT channel. बिल्कुल absolute basic से start होगा. Yes. So this session will start from basic, absolute basic. Okay. Let's start our session. Without much ado, we will start our session. Since this class is from basic, I hope that you all know that what is a parajumble. I hope you all know what is a parajumble. See, parajumble is what? There are different patterns of parajumbles that come in our bank exam. Parajumbles and sentence rearrangement. See, the way of asking the question, the marking pattern and all these things are different, but the approach is same. Okay. So when we either we talk about parajumble or we talk about sentence arrangement, the approach to solve them is same. Means the approach that we solve for parajumbles or we solve for sentence arrangement, the approach is same. Rules we have to follow the same. Question चाहे किसी भी form में आ जाए. Sometimes you will get कि fixed sentences होते हैं. One or two sentences are fixed and remaining we have to arrange. But for any sort of parajumble, any sort of questions related to sentence rearrangement, you have to follow the same approach that I am going to tell you. Okay. क्लियर एवरीवन. सेंटेंस अरेंजमेंट क्या होता है कि इसमें ऑप्शंस आर गिवन, वन क्वेश्चन विल बी ऑफ 1 मार्क्स. पैराजम्बल्स क्या होता है कि यहाँ पर आपके 5-6 सेंटेंसेस होते हैं. जैसे द डिफरेंस बिटवीन पैराजम्बल एंड सेंटेंस अरेंजमेंट इज दैट इन पैराजम्बल सपोज 6 सेंटेंसेस आर देयर. ओके, A B C D E F G, A B C D E F G. Now here options will not be given. Okay. Now, if you arrange these 6 sentences, so you will get 5 marks. If all the 6 sentences, it is a set of 5 to 6 marks question. Okay. 5 to 6 marks you will get. But in sentence arrangement, what happens? If you get 5-6 sentences, A, B, C, D, E. So what will happen? There will be options like B, A, C, D, E. You might have seen such questions. फिर आ जाता है A, C, B, E, D. So like this 5 options are given. Okay. Now this question is of 1 marks. करना यहाँ पर भी वही है, but here options are there for help. So if you get this pattern, so you will get 1 mark for 1 question. But if you get this pattern where none of the options are given, तो वहां पर आपको 5 से 6 नंबर मिल जाता है. Okay. But which one is easy to do? Sentence rearrangement is easy to do in comparison to parajumbles because here options are there. Parajumble में it is very lethal. Lethal means fatal we can say. ठीक है, because usually what happens अगर आपका parajumble गलत होता है, sometimes suppose अगर आपका arrangement गलत है, okay, आपका arrangement आना था B C D E A F. This should be the correct arrangement. Suppose आपने क्या कर दिया, you did F B C E D F B C D E A. How many marks will you get? Tell me. This was the arrangement. This should have been the correct arrangement. But rather, what did you do? You arranged it F, B, C, D, E, A. How many marks will you get? Minus, not zero. Minus you will get. अगर आपने माइनस हाउ मेनी 5 क्वेश्चन का माइनस जाएगा आपका, तो अराउंड -1.25 मार्क्स यू विल गेट. If it is of 1 marks, so minus 1.25 we will get. 4 questions तो ऐसे चले गए 1 marks के. Okay, so it is what this is how means you will say कि मैम सब कुछ तो सही था but इसको इधर से उधर कर दिया. So that is why parajumble is what it is a fear for candidates. Okay, चलो, pattern is clear to everybody. Now let's follow the approach. Let's follow the correct approach. Okay, see, first of all, for parajumbles we have to see the I will tell you, first of all it is better to learn. At the end we have to choose what to do. ठीक है, लास्ट में हम देखेंगे क्या करना, but initially we have to learn everything. Okay, see, the first of all you have to do is, if the first sentence is not fixed, then we have to identify the opening sentence. Okay, and to identify opening sentence we have to focus on elimination method. First sentence फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हम कौन सा मेथड फॉलो करते हैं? इट इज वेरी इजी. First of all, if you think that you will read, or sometimes parajumbles are very lengthy, I have brought all such questions. Okay, if you think that you will read the whole parajumble and then you will start eliminating, it is like it will be time consuming और आप time waste करेंगे. So simply there are certain keywords. See, you know that the first sentence is independent statement. Okay, and it introduces the topic without requiring prior context. ये दिस एवरीबडी नोज कि जो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस होता है वो इंडिपेंडेंट सेंटेंस होता है, उसके लिए किसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट की जरूरत नहीं होती है. ठीक है, यू कैन नॉट रियली पुट अ क्वेश्चन मार्क बिफोर दैट, बिकॉज इफ यू कैन पुट अ क्वेश्चन मार्क बिफोर दैट, दैट कैन नॉट बी द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस. नाउ हाउ टू रीड, हाउ टू अराइव एट द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस, हाउ टू फाइंड द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस. सी, if there is definition, usually definitions are the first sentence. Usually, if the full name of people or organizations are given, then that is also the first sentence. Very few people know this. Suppose अगर आपने कहीं पर State Bank of India is also written in one sentence, State Bank of India, and in other sentence only SBI is written. So immediately you should know that first State Bank of India will come and then SBI will come. It will never happen कि आप पहले SBI करेंगे और फिर State Bank of India पे आएंगे. Is it clear? So abbreviations, if the full form is given. See, there is a condition. If in all the sentences SBI is given, so we have no other option. हमें SBI को ही first पे रखना पड़ेगा. But if abbreviation and full forms both are given, then the first sentence will be full name of the people or organization, and then we will come to abbreviation. Okay? But see, now listen to me. Don't say कि मैम ने बोला था abbreviation से start नहीं कर सकते. What did I say? If full form is not given, only abbreviation is given, so you have to start with abbreviation only. But if full form and abbreviation both are given, then we will start with full form. Is it clear? Definitions will be given in the first sentence. General observation, जो general statement होता है, that will be the first sentence. Okay? Clear everyone? Now, how to see this? If you don't get any of them, then what will you do? Neither definition is there, neither full name is there, nor general observation is there. Then you will focus on elimination method. Elimination method means if there is a pronoun. See, you know that pronoun always refers to noun. He means it will refer to certain noun. She means it will refer to certain noun. So it means the moment you see a sentence in which he is there, him is there, you will eliminate that. It is there, you will eliminate that. This is there, this refers to certain pronoun, you will eliminate that. If you get connectors like but, however, yet, contrasting connectors, and if you get, also if you get in a sentence, such you can get, so you can get. So all such can never be the first sentence. You will directly eliminate even without reading all the sentences. Is it clear? Because a parajumble can never start with but, it can never start with however, it can never start with yet. Is it clear? Or any other conjunction, and also such, so, all these. Clear everyone? इसको आप देखते साथ ही eliminate कर देंगे. So, and most of the time it will happen that either you will get pronoun or you will get this, that, these, those, all these things. Okay? Article rule. Article rule is also very important. If for the same noun, if for the same noun a or an is also given plus the is also given, so which one will be the first? If I say the ring was very expensive, the ring was very beautiful or expensive, and then I say I bought a diamond ring, which one will first come? Now this is also grammar. You should know that a diamond ring will come first, a or an. It will come first, okay, and the will come later on. But did I say that we cannot start with the? Now, will you form such a conclusion that we cannot start with the? देखिए मैंने ये नहीं बोला कि द से स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते. I said if for the same noun a and the both are given, you will prefer a and first a and will come, then the will come. But in case a and दिया ही नहीं है. Suppose there is a sentence. If I say, if there is a sentence, if I say, the ring which was gifted by my friend is very beautiful. Can we start with this or not? This can be the opening sentence. Now here, if a and is not there, directly the is there, so you can start with that. So directly you will say the ring which was gifted by my friend is very beautiful. Okay. So exceptions will be there. You always focus on the concept. Okay. Concept is very important. This is clear. See, it has to be bilingual. Okay. But if there is anything you could not understand, Ashwin, tell me, I will repeat it. All the points are clear. These things you can avoid, and once you have eliminated all these, so usually you will have one or two sentences, and in between one or two sentences you can see that which one is definition, which one is general observation, and you can mark that as first sentence. Okay, first indefinite article, then definite article. Okay, now comes to see, usually it is easy to identify the opening sentence. I can tell you that in 10 to 20% case only you will get stuck in first sentence. 10 to 20% case. Otherwise, 60, 70, 80% cases you can identify first sentence easily if you follow these methods. Now, what is important? Middle sentences. Because first and last we get, but we don't know how to form the middle sentences. For them, I'm giving you some specific rules, okay, to form mandatory pairs. Now, mandatory pairs is to go, see, if you know how to form the mandatory pair, it will be easy for you. See, we cannot start with pronoun, but we know that pronoun will refer to noun. So can't we say that noun and pronoun should come together? We can form this pair, noun and pronoun pair. Like if it is given the World Health Organization, before organization we always use the, we can start with the. And in the next sentence it is given it. Suppose if I say the WHO is a trusted organization, and then I say it warned long before about the pandemic. It warned long before about the pandemic. So of course it will come after WHO only. So this is how we can form the pair of noun and pronoun. First noun will come and then pronoun will come. We will do all such sentences, Vishal, and we will do PYQs. Okay. So it's not that just focus on the concept, then we will do practice also. Multiple practice questions I've got for you all. Do not worry. Clear everyone? Full form will be the opening sentence. Suppose World Health Organization is given and WHO both are given. In one sentence, World Health Organization is given and in other sentence, WHO is given. Which one will come first? You know that first World Health Organization will come and then WHO will come. Okay. So all such pairing you can form. Then acronym rule I have already told that full form will come first and then abbreviation will come. Already I have told you. And this abbreviation will not be the first sentence also. Okay. Yes. Then chronological order. Chronological order means time. See, as per time, which time should come first? First present, then past, then future, or how the sequence should go? See, as per tense, first past time will come, right? First past time will come, okay? Timeline. So timeline means usually we use first past, then we use present, and then we use future. And there are certain cases where the parajumble was completely based on this timeline only. Like I remember once there was a parajumble where Olympics was discussed. And the beginning of Olympics origin, then all the Olympics were discussed in sequence, like 1980, 2010. Means if somebody knows how to arrange on the basis of chronology, that person would have got the correct arrangement. So this is also there. See, exceptions are there. I'm telling you. I will show you. Okay, this is the majority. In English, can I say anything for 100% with 100% surety? Here I told you that use this cannot be the first sentence. But do you know this is if this can be introductory sentence also? Do you know that? So it is what you have to 10% exceptions you have to keep in mind. Okay, so you cannot say that yes, timeline will follow first 1999, then 2004, like that, whatever sequence is given. So 100% surety nobody can give you for any rule, for nothing. Okay, clear? Even we can use it also for the beginning. It is, if I say it is a lovely day, can't we start a sentence with this? It is a lovely day. It's a lovely day. It's a beautiful weather. So we can start with it also. But it is an introductory word here. And it, when it refers to as a pronoun, when it refers to certain non-living thing, then you cannot start with it. Okay. So this much deep grammar you should know, because it is what? It's all grammar. Now, mandatory pair is clear. A few more mandatory pairs are there. See, question and answer pair. There are two types of things here. See, if the answer of the question is given, then the question answer is will form pair. Okay, if answer of the question is given in the passage itself, then you will form the pair of question answer. But if answer is not given, then where will this question go? Suppose answer is not given only, answer दिया ही नहीं है, फिर question कहाँ जाएगा आप बताओ? The question is for the readers to ponder, to think upon. Last, very good, Sugandhip. Okay, if answer is given, you will form the pair of question answer, first question and then answer. But sometimes it happens that writer, it forms a question for the readers. If the question is for us, then that question will be the last sentence. Very good. Demonstrative word pairing, this I can say that in 80% parajumble, it will help you. 80%. Demonstrative words cannot be the beginning. Okay, this, that, these, those, but they help us a lot in forming the pair, because you know that if I say this man, it means before that a man would be given. So a man, this man will form pair. A man, another man. After that, what will come? A man, another man. Then you will say these men, right? So this will form pair, and it's a very important means. In most of the parajumbles you will get this also. This we have already discussed. This we have already discussed. Okay. Now through practice, we will see all these things. Clear, everyone? See, all these are theoretical parts. Unless you practice a number of parajumbles, you are not going to get accuracy. Okay. Now coming to last. Last sentence, as I told you, it is conclusion. Sometimes the word conclusion is directly given to conclude. Sometimes these words are directly given. Usually if there is thus word, in 99% case, thus goes at last. 1% exception will always be there. Demonstrative, I will explain. I will explain again. Through questions only, I will explain you, Ashwini. Okay. 99%, 1% exception you will always get. Hence can come at any place, Manoj. Hence should be there. Okay. But hence I have seen even at the second position also. Hence can be at third position also. Okay. If hence and thus both are given, thus will be the last, hence will not be last. Sometimes it happens that hence is also given, thus is also given. So I'm not giving you surety for anything, but for thus I'm giving you that to 99% case. Okay. 1% exception, you will have to use your brain. Okay. Remember that. Okay. Then usually what happens when we get advice, when we have recommendation, when we have suggestion, or when question is there without answer. So usually these things come at last. Therefore, no guarantee. Hence, no guarantee. Okay, they can come at any place. Shall we start our practice? Now, whatever doubts you will have through practice, you will get that. Therefore, there is no such rule that it will come at the last only. No. You cannot generalize everything. You cannot generalize everything. Okay. For thus, I am giving you that at least thus will not be the first or second sentence. Okay. So 90%, 99% case it is last. Voice, I'm not moving also, but I cannot be statue also. Demonstrative, I'm explaining. I'm giving you sentences. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, and F. In sentence C, it is given these girls worked very hard. Okay. Now A sentence is given another girl was felicitated for her outstanding performance in something. Okay. And then a girl was honored by our president. What will be the sequence? Tell me. By our president. What will be the sequence? Everybody tell me. First, a girl will come. These girls will refer to plural. So first a girl will come, then another, sorry, E. Then another girl will come, and then C, these girls will come. So CEA, who is saying CEA? First these girls will come, or first a girl, another girl, and these girls. So it will be EAC. Now, in case it is not given, in case this is not given, okay, this girl, immediately what will be the pair? You know that this girl is referring to a girl. So immediately the pair will be of EC. Okay. These are easy sentences. The same thing we will apply in the conceptual good sentences also. Shall we start our practice? See, in practice, as I told that all the questions that I have got today, they are PYQs, guys. Okay. Let's start our practice. Chalo, quickly. I want the correct answer. I'm hiding myself. You all take your time and then do. I want all the 5 sentences to be correct. I will consider it right only when all the 5 sentences are correct. See all different answers we are getting. BECAD, BEDCA, BDCEA, BDECA, BEDCA. Only one thing is confirmed, that is B. And for most of you, A. Who is 100% sure? Now everybody will say that I'm 100% sure. See, for time being, can we say that A will be the first sentence? For time being, can we say that A will be the last sentence? Because 99% case, A will be the last sentence. Ashwin, did you follow that rule? Ashwin? Sure. Okay. Thus is given. Okay. Who said that I'm 100% sure? B, D, C, E, A. Okay, Thakur said it is clear. Now, inner peace, the most important criterion in order to experience it. Can we start with C? Now, please follow on, focus on the rules. Can we start with it? Chalo, ठीक है, everybody is 100% sure. So all the arrangements are correct. The most important criterion in order to experience it. Experience it, immediately there will be a question, experience what? We cannot start with A. To experience inner peace, one does not have to read it. And one more thing I'm telling you, here also you are talking about inner peace, here also you are talking about inner peace, here also inner peace. So the sentence that introduces the inner peace, the sentence that introduces the theme is B. Because what is inner peace, that is given in B. So there should not be any confusion, and fortunately nobody had the confusion in first sentence. So inner peace is the most elusive thing that a human being can seek. Now, अब जो गड़बड़ी होती है ना, the mistakes starts after first sentence. 90% case first is right. Now, what will be the second sentence? Can we say A? A is conclusion. A will not go. Now, C, D, E. Which one will come? After B, which one will come? D will come. Adrian is saying. To experience inner peace, one does not have to retreat to a Himalayan cave. Rather, one can experience inner peace seated exactly where they are by watching these thoughts. This is what I told you. In first sentence, did we discuss any thoughts? It means everybody is wrong. Those who said that I'm 100% correct. Can you see any thoughts in statement B? Now read the sentence and tell me, where did you get the word thoughts? I think you might have read also. Where did you get the word thoughts? It means immediately. This is what I meant by the pair of demonstrative pronoun, that D will come after E, ED will form pair. This is what I meant. Sentences will be lengthy, but you have to be careful. One's own thoughts means nobody can give the inner peace at the same time. It is only one's own thoughts that can rob them of their inner peace. So first E will come, then D will come, and then you can say is to value the importance, and then C. Can you see the word value? If we really value it. So the most important criterion in order to experience is to value the importance of inner peace, and thus if we really value it, B, E, D, C, A. Many of you got right also. Now those who are regular students, they might be knowing this pair formation. Clear everyone? Now if you got this arrangement, then you can say that you have got 100%, 5 out of 5. Clear everyone? Shall I move on to the next question? If you have any confusion, please ask. See, this you can see value. Sometimes the word to word formation also help us. Word to word pairing is to value the importance of inner peace if we really value it. This will also. But still, this was easy. You could have done easily. Chalo. Next time, don't make this mistake, okay? All these are PYQs. सब आपको मिल जाएगा कहीं ना कहीं. ठीक है? You will get all these questions. PYQs. Demonstrative pair formation, these. Here I explained the pair formation of these only. No? This is demonstrative pair formation. It's very important. Okay. For column-based question also, column-based question options will help you. Yes. Kezia. In match the column, options help us. Okay, Kezia? This is also very nice. Let me see who gets all correct. Do the complete pair formation. Take your time. So Sravani is saying 100% correct. Did you get any trick here? Let me discuss. No, let me discuss. Can we start with however? Simply. However, while reading, can we start with this? No. Eliminated. Since then means it is referring to time since when. We cannot start with this. And I told you that when past and present both times are given, we will start with past usually. But we cannot start with this. To address this problem, which problem? Thus. So there is no confusion in the opening sentence. Easily by using elimination method, this problem cannot be first, thus cannot be first, since then cannot be first, however cannot be first. So everybody started with C only. Okay. So what is given in C? That in earlier days, people learnt by reading out aloud. Okay. Acha, here thus is given. For time being, can I say F will be the last? For time being, I'm saying. Okay. This is how we have to follow the approach in exam. So in earlier days, people learned by reading out aloud. After C, which sentence will come? Can we say D, but not everybody use the same punctuations? Because till here we did not discuss punctuation marks. Okay. I'm coming to that part. Wait. First of all, tell me. After C, immediately A will come because this two concept has been contrasted. People learnt by reading out aloud, but while reading, they would not know when to pause and what to emphasize. So C A. So this is the problem. Like when they were reading, so they do not know when to pause and what to emphasize. So this is the problem. This problem has been discussed in E, right? To address this problem, various signs depicting various punctuations were introduced, right? So now here we are introducing punctuations. Can you see? So D will come after E only. First tell me how many of you are correct till here? C-A-E-D. C-A-E-D. How many of you are correct till here? I think everybody is right. Because here punctuations we are introducing and then the same punctuation. So the same punctuations is referring to the punctuations. Whether I write the same punctuations or these punctuations, it is correct. Okay. Everybody is right. Okay. Now here, can I say since then here? After this, like many of you did BF. Many of you did BF. See, if I say to address this problem, various signs depicting various punctuations were introduced, but not everybody used the same punctuation for the same thing. Is there any time mentioned? Is there any time mentioned? So what we will say, okay, so this is the problem, but not everybody used the same punctuation for the same thing. So this arrangement is wrong. So what happened? Thus, firmer means stricter guidelines regarding punctuations were framed so that everybody used in a similar way. And when stricter guidelines came, since then, FB will come. You remember what did I say? Thus will be last in how many cases? 99% case. I told you na. So this is the case. This is also PYQ. This also came in the exam. Yes, the guidelines were made, then they were followed. I told you. So this is the case of 1% where thus is not last. And this is also PYQ. So now tell me, isn't the concept helping you? Which one is sounding better, BF or FB? See, when you learn English, you cannot ignore the concept at all. That is why in English, nobody gives you 100% guarantee for any rule because concept is supreme. So FB is forming better sense than rather than BF. Okay, clear everyone? Shall I proceed? Okay, next. Next. This is very easy. This I want 100% correct answer. Till now, I did not get 100% accuracy. This is very easy. Here I want 100% accuracy. Quickly, everybody, please start. Okay. In this one, too, you will have to get Shashank. Here, I want 100% accuracy. See, learn the pattern. This pattern is also very common. These types pattern also na is very common. This is a pre-level question. Abhi, based on the same pattern, I will give you mains level question also. Same pattern, I will give you mains level question also. In pre and mains, only the sentences become lengthy. This is small. Mains one will become very lengthy. After this, I will show you the same one. Mains one only. Can we start with A? In turn, the buyer is called the franchisee. These two parties, this means he pays, all these are eliminated. There is no confusion in the first sentence. If all answers are same, it means you guys are correct. Either all are correct or all are wrong. But this is easy, so I feel that all are correct. See, whenever there is a comparison based parajumble. So first you will say a franchising agreement includes two parties. Immediately after that, what you will use? These two parties. Immediately after this, you will use these two parties. Okay. This is the pair formation of demonstrative pronouns. These two parties are called the franchisor and the franchisee. Okay. Franchisor is the first noun. First, we have discussed franchisor, then franchisee. So the next sentence should be about franchisor, not franchisee. So where is franchisor? If. Now, usually what happens, people what they do, some people have made mistake here. Some people have made mistake here. Now, what they do after this, they will jump to franchising. Now, you have to check, is there any sentence else that is talking about franchisor? First, you will discuss everything about franchisor, then you will come to franchisee. So, is there any other sentence that talks about franchisor? E. The franchisor is the business house or entity that grants the franchisee license. So, grants the franchisee license means this means that it gives permission for the buyer to use its name and sell its products. And then you will come to A. In turn, the buyer is called a franchisee. And then he pays money. He pays means buyer. Buyer this person. So, this he is referring to buyer. EBFCAD. I think here also I did not get 100% accuracy. Now I am asking those who got it wrong. Openly tell me where you made mistake. It was one of the easiest parajumbles. This is called ready-made. Matlab answers are already hidden in the question itself. Most of you got it right. It was very easy. If you have any confusion, please ask. Because now gradually I will increase the level. S1 S6 SSC में आता मन. S1 S6 series SSC में आती है. Somebody started with F. See, if you do not, F can also be the beginning. The franchisor is the business house. But first, you should know that franchisor has been introduced here. Franchisor AD की जगह DA कर दिया. All these things you should know. Because first he and then noun will come. Noun pronoun pair. Bunkar, the Rahul Bunkar. You have to follow the noun and pronoun pair. Okay. चलो आगे बढ़े हम. थोड़ा सा लेवल इंक्रीज होगा. This one we will do it. अच्छा चलो एक और easy कर लो. This is also pre-level. After that, we will move on to mains level. This one, story based. See, definition will come when the that is not given, Krishna. You are correct. But here it is given, na, first two parties, these two parties, franchisor word has been introduced here. Because here definition of franchisor and franchisee both are given. Okay? Chalo, next time. Achievers 6.0. I think I will take one more month to complete grammar. 1 more month you will take. 1 month at least for basic. Now it is a story. If you know the story, it will be easy for you to do. Lakshmi, where is the statement key? You arranged only 5 statements. See, again mistakes I can see. Different answer, sorry. See, stories are easy to do because set of events, flow is there, na? See, the contractor and an elderly carpenter. Acha, sorry, the contractor is given. See, and carpenter, the carpenter. Which one will come first? And here contractor is introduced here. So first we will start with D, no problem, no confusion at all. Okay. So we will start with D. That an elderly carpenter was ready to retire. Then we will say he told his employer contractor. So carpenter was ready to retire. So he told he is used for carpenter. He told his employer contractor of his plans to leave the house buildings business to live a more leisurely life with his wife and enjoy his extended family. DC will form pair, right? After that, when he discussed his plan, so the contractor was sorry to see his good worker go and asked if he could build just one more house as a personal favor because he was retiring. So he requested that just build one more house and then you can go. It was his personal favor. Now the carpenter, the question is asked, so the carpenter will reply. So question answer pair you are getting in DCF, yes or no? So he asked the question, the carpenter said yes. But over time, it was easy to see that his heart was not in his work because now he was not doing work with that much efficiency. Okay. He resorted to shoddy workmanship. Do you know shoddy? Shoddy basically we call to of low quality, inferior quality. Shoddy basically we call to inferior quality. Sorry, AF. Yes, FA I by mistake I wrote. AF will come, na? Question is in A and answer is in F. Yes, AF will come. I said the same, I wrote mistake. Okay. AF will come, yes. So he resorted to means he used very inferior quality, means his heart was not in the work, okay. So he did not do his job efficiently and used inferior materials. So E will come. It was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. So since his the whole life he was such a good worker that when he thought of going, his contractor did not want him to leave. But the last project that he made was worst project. Okay, so it was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. Okay, so DCAFEB. Everybody got right. Badly made of inferior quality. -1 you will get. In parajumble, can we get only -1 marks? एक अकेला कभी गलत नहीं होता. In parajumble, minimum 2 wrongs or maximum all wrongs. So you cannot say if your answers are wrong, so either 2, 4 like this you will get wrong. Okay, you will never get one wrong because pair may too. Okay, it gets wrong in pair. No, it's not necessary that you will get -5 always, but yes, 2 like BE if you do, so these two will be wrong. FA if you do, these two will be wrong. Okay, so like that. That is the conclusion. Now come to this. Now let me see. Now gradually we are increasing our level. Okay. Now you will get to see good ones. All easy ones we have done. Okay. Until and unless we can keep together, Mahidhar. Unless and until we use for emphasis. Like again and again we use for emphasis. Yes, homework based parajumble. Quickly do everybody. आराम से take your time. Do the pair formation and then do. Lakshmi, see you have written twice. Is it really tough? Yes, yes, seen. Is it really tough? Fifty seconds more. After 30 seconds, I will discuss. Only 30 seconds more you have. And those who haven't yet liked this session, please like it. And share this session also because we have so many parajumbles to do. The blame for lacking creativity is however put on the present generation. Can we start with A? See, the concept of homework began. This sentence in itself is talking about the first. The concept of homework began so that the pupils could revise that was being taught in the class. Okay? Yes, pair formation is the only thing to help you. Now, the concept of homework began. This concept, can we say this concept and the concept, it will form mandatory pair BE. Here, I think every sentence is forming pair. If you see, every sentence is forming pair. So the purpose of this concept was, however, defeated when the schools started overburdening students with so-called homework. Now, what happened? By doing so, when they started giving too much homework, so by doing so means by overburdening students, so EC is also repaired. Okay, so by overburdening students, doing so is referring to overburdening students with homework, and this is true also. By doing so, most of the schools took away the leisure time of the children. Now see, this leisure time, it is discussed here, lack of such leisure time. So leisure time and such leisure time, again you can see the pair. Took away the leisure time, the lack of such leisure time. Okay, so CF will form pair. Lack of such leisure time does not allow the children to develop creative pursuits. Okay, now and again you will see here these educationist and modern educationist. So automatically they will come after A. So can we say AD? Creative pursuits is given here. The blame for lacking creativity is, however, put on the present generation by the modern educationists. And then instead, these educationists should suggest lowering of burden of homework to the Commission for Educational Reforms. So BECFAD, right? Chalo, let's do the next one. Guys, join our Telegram channel. You can join Banking Super Elite for maximum practice questions, maximum practice sessions. Okay, 1.5x sale is still valid. Okay. You will get 1.5x validity plus 35% off on Banking Super Elite. You can use code SABA and join this Telegram channel. Those who are new, those who are attending this session for the first time, every day at 5 p.m. I take the session where we practice parajumbles, everything we practice, okay? Mains level, pre-level. So use this Telegram channel for PDF also and for links of all the suggestions for updates. Very good. Come to this. Ask the doubt. Till now everything was easy, Sarabani. Even the previous one was also easy. Now do this one. Now it's lengthy, but not tough. Lengthy parajumbles don't mean that they are very tough. Okay. I'm not speaking anything so that others can also concentrate. Ashwini, Ashwin, if it is your first class, so gradually you will learn. Through practice only you will learn. We are not sure this time. It's a two Ashwin we have. 30 seconds more. After that I will change. Sorry, after that I will discuss. I think most of you got the same arrangement. Okay. Okay, tell me one thing. In exam, if you genuinely have this confusion in exam, 2, 3 and 3, 2, what will you do? Whether you have this confusion, whether till here you all are 100% sure, tell me first. Till here, are you all 100% sure? Now you all have the confusion between 3, 2 and 2, 3, right? What will you do in exam? What should you do? Options will not help. In 5, 6 questions, options will not help. Luck by chance, you will, if you genuinely have doubt, you will leave the last two. Mark till 4, at least your 4 marks will be safe. You will skip the last two, not the entire parajumble. So only last two you will leave because these 4 marks will be safe for you. Okay. You will try to check through the options. If options also don't help you, then you will, yes, then you will leave it. It's not that you have to do all the parajumbles only. बट वो ये अलग बात होती है कि जब इतना कर लेते हैं तो फिर आप लोग छोड़ते नहीं है. You people mark all 5, 6. What is your doubt? हाँ, स्किप करना चाहिए पर हो नहीं पाता बिकॉज यू पीपल हैव दैट इशू ना. जैसे नो एरर मार्क नहीं होता आप लोगों से. Its prevalence reflect very badly on a society. मैम क्वांट्स रीजनिंग का गिल्ट के लिए अच्छा, हाँ ये सही है कि क्वांट्स रीजनिंग का गिल्ट इंग्लिश से कंपेंसेट करना होता है, इसलिए इंग्लिश में 30 आउट ऑफ 30 करना होता है, चाहे उसमें 3 ही सही क्यों ना हो आउट ऑफ 30। हम्म its prevalence reflects very badly on a society that is not able to stop this evil. Which prevalence? Can we start with one? No. Though elimination of child labor is an impossible task considering the current socio-economic scenario of these poor families. Can we start with this? No. Therefore, can we start with this? No. The member of these households, can we start with this? No. Child, but we cannot. So there is no confusion in the first sentence. First sentence will be fifth. Okay. Child labor is no doubt an evil that should be done away with. Done away with is a phrasal verb. Do away with means discard, abolished. That should be discarded or abolished at the earliest. Now here we have given an evil. If you see, there is direct pairing everywhere. An evil and this evil. Can we see? So immediately 5-1 will form pair, right? Its prevalence reflects very badly on a society that is not able to stop this evil. Okay. A society, but in a society, here also we are talking about society. So, but in a society where many households may have to suffer the pangs of hunger if the children are withdrawn from work. Beggars can't be choosers because there are many households where children are only the bread earners, and if we stop them from working, then they will have to, like, they will suffer the pangs of hunger. Okay, so they will have to starve. So beggars can't be choosers. This is correct. Many households, these households, ये तो आराम से है. The members of these households have to send their children to work even if the future of these innocent children is ruined, as that is the only option for them to survive in this world. Achha, you people were confused between 2-3 and 3-2. Therefore, unless the socio-economic status of the poor families is improved, India has to live with child labor. Though elimination of child labor is an impossible task, considering the. Okay, so you people have connected this. Can you see this? Can you see this? And here we are talking about our inability. Means we are saying that if you see also there is a relation between third and two. So we are saying the conclusion we are saying means that the only option for them to survive in this world is they have to send their children to work. So if we want to abolish child labor, so first we have to improve the economic status of the poor families. Okay. So unless the economic status of these poor families is improved, India has to live with child labor. And then we are saying this is our inability, though elimination of child labor is an impossible task. So we cannot completely avoid it. Considering the current socio-economic, can you see? Here also current socio-economic of these poor families. So immediately these both are related. The Indian government is committed, even though we cannot abolish. But what steps Indian government is taking? So Indian government is taking steps to improve the socio-economic status, like no child remains illiterate, hungry, and without medical care. So the effort of the government will be discussed at the end. So it will be 16432. Is it clear? But majority did with 2-3. And I gave you very simple logic, guys. The poor families, these poor families. Current socioeconomic, here also socioeconomic status, all these. So yes, those who said 3-2, that is correct. Hardly 2 minutes. Not more than that. Hardly 2 minutes. You got 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 6, Moralen. 4. Yes. Chalo, moving on to the next one. This we will do later on. This I was talking about. This is exactly the mains level. It came in IBPS PO mains. It is very doable. A few might have already done it. Those who haven't yet done, please try. This is mains level. Not now, from the last 2 years, the same pattern we are following. Pre, the weightage of English has been increased in SBI. In pre, we do the same thing, na 40 questions, 30 minutes. So this pattern from the last 2 years we have been following. That you have to do. I'm telling you, it's lengthy but not tough. 7 sentences are there, but doable. Do very calmly and patiently, you will get right. Shall I discuss? See, one thing that I can see is till here you people are same. And this only I wanted. I think 99% case mein, no, some people are still wrong. No, some people are still wrong. Chalo, let's see. Can we start with A? See, now tell me one thing. This is what I wanted to tell you. In mains, when you get such a lengthy passage, so is it possible that first of all you will read all the sentences one by one, then you will start arranging? Is it possible? Not possible. So what you will do to elaborate briefly on these characteristics? Simply you have to learn till you have to read till here eliminated. Contrastingly, we cannot start with this. In most of these books cannot be the first. Another author cannot be the first. CRMs on the other hand cannot be the first. Okay. So simply there is only one sentence that can be the first, that is E. Any confusion? And once you have started with E, you can easily form the pair formation. Numerous books on constructing and using language tests have been written by various authors. Now somebody went to directly G. First books are given. So first we have discussed books. So first we will talk about books only now. In most of these books, so these books is referring to C only because authors we have used in multiple sentences. So after E, G will come or C will come. See, pair formation is this only, that in lengthy sentences also you are able to form the pair. It is a PYQ. It came in IBPS PO means examination. Okay. Now, in most of these books, the authors classify a measurement strategy as either NRM or CRM. Now, these are the two types. Can we say that these two types means it is referring to C only? Can you see? NRM is one type and CRM is another type. So these two types have been referred to in statement G. So one of the author clearly delineates the differences between these two types by focusing on the categories of test characteristics and logical dimensions. So first he focused on characteristics and dimensions. Now if you see these characteristics and dimensions, can you see? So till ECGA you can easily do just for following the elimination method. Sorry, pair formation. Any confusion till here? ECGA. Now, after this, you people made mistake. Some said DFB, some said FDB. I don't know what all you said. Now you have to apply the concept. Thoda sa concept. Okay. Now, here we are talking about NRM. See, first of all, tell me, once you have read the whole passage, the whole paragraph, what is the flow of the passage? Listen to me carefully. 1 second. Is this passage saying that one author is talking about only NRM and another author is talking about only CRM? Tell me what you have understood. That one author is talking about only NRM, another author is talking about only CRM, or one author is talking about NRM versus CRM and another author is also talking about NRM versus CRM. Which one is correct? You might have got some idea, no? So the authors, they are talking about one author only NRM, another author only CRM, or all the authors are contrasting NRM and CRM. This is correct. NRM versus CRM comparison. So first when you discuss this author, so you people jump to another author. First, what is see here we are saying that what is NRM, it is given here. But what is CRM according to this author? So either B will come or F will come. D will not come. Because you people jump to another author, this is what you did. Both the authors are comparing both the categories, all the authors, okay? So now here NRM are general test. So can we say after that B will not come, we will say are more specific tests? Yes or no? So after A, B will come or F will come? Because as per the first author, the NRMs are general test and CRMs are specific tests, specific achievement, right? And then you will come to another author D. And according to this author, NRM is relative performance and CRM is locally produced achievement test. Was it tough really? But in exam, so I'm sure that you will leave this question because it will be so lengthy. And somebody said initially, na, ma'am, exam में तो लंबे बड़े बड़े आते हैं, बिल्कुल आते हैं. Lengthy questions come, but lengthy questions don't mean that they are not doable. They are very tough. You cannot do them. How many of you got all right? I saw that many of you got all right. Very well done, guys. And 90%, 95% people got till 4 correct. Last 3 you made mistake. But I hope you got this concept. You got this concept. Chalo, good. Good job. Is this session helping you a bit? कुछ तो help कर रहा है? Yes, you have to understand. Those who are attending my session for the first time, you should know how to do the parajumbles. That is why I have brought all PYQs so that there should not be any confusion. Now do this one. It is small. Chalo, quickly do this. Hmm. अच्छा, is it always necessary that short ones will be easy only? कभी कभी short ones ज़्यादा confusing हो जाते हैं, okay? So don't form such a notion that always lengthy one will be tough. चलो, do this one. Good one, good one. You will do if you follow the right approach, you will get it right. Just patience is required. Go through the sentences carefully, follow the right approach, okay? You will get them right. Here also 7 sentences, but a small one, okay? Thank you, Manju. Adrian, where is your last 7 sentences are there? First of all, check whether you are arranging 7 or only 6 sentences. Thank you, Sachin. Chale, now please everybody concentrate on this parajumble. It's a good one. Iqbal, you have missed one sentence. Now I'm going to discuss. 10 seconds more, after that I will discuss. Is there any confusion in the opening sentence? Or you all are sure about the opening sentence? Chalo, let me discuss. Can we start with A? In other words, we cannot start other words. Pehle kya hai? Then we will come to other words. Eliminated. It pours cats and dogs. You know, pours cat and dog means rains heavily. It pours cats and dogs means rain heavily. Rain heavily. Okay? That's it. Can we start with this? No. In the remaining 8,660 hours, there is hardly any precipitation. Can we start remaining? So what about the initial hours? We don't know. If the rain is not caught and stored, it will be impossible to live in this country. Which country? We don't know. But we cannot start. India gets more rain annually, 1100 mm on an average, than any other part of the world. Can't we start with F? When the British came to India, they were struck by the amount it rained here. What do you mean by struck? Struck means surprised. Now, this is the parajumble where I got 100% inaccurate answer. 100% inaccurate answer. Everybody started with G, G, G. When British came to India, they were struck by surprised by the amount it rained here. So what is the amount that rained here? We will start with F, not with G. Everybody is wrong. F will be the starting, guys. India gets first. We are talking about this is the fact that the Acha, somebody said past, present, future. Okay, here the theme is Britishers or the theme is rainfall of India. What is the theme here? Rainfall of India is the theme or Britishers is the theme. So first we will say that India gets more rain annually, 1100 mm on an average, more rain than any other part of the world. And when this is what, this is the fact. And when India gets this much of rain, so Britishers were surprised by this quality of India because no other part of the world gets this much of rain that India gets. So by seeing this rain amount of rain, they were surprised. So that is why the theme is not Britishers, the theme is rainfall. This can also be the way to do. So after that, G will come. When the British came to India, they were struck by the amount it rained. Then they said after that B will come. It pours cats and dogs, they said. But now the problem is this, but most of it pours, okay, down in a mere 1000 hour. Okay, so in the complete year, so basically the maximum rain is in 1000 hour only. In the remaining, EC is forming pair without any doubt. In the remaining, now this you can do maths, okay? In a year, how many hours are there? So you can do that. In the remaining 8663 hour, there is hardly any precipitation. So FGBEC, then what will come? If the rain is not caught and stored, it will be impossible to live in this country. In other words, floods and droughts are built into the country's monsoonal ecology. Very easy. Is there anybody who got this arrangement? FGBECAD. But everybody got it wrong. और फिर वही होगा कि पूरा गलत होगा आपका. Because of that F pairing your all the sentences. Did you get it right, Ashwini? Ashwin, we will start with hours. Actually, hours is a mere 1000 hour, not hectare. Rainfall is not limited to, actually, it is talking about month. That in 1000 hour only maximum rain we get, and remaining 8000 means just 1 or 2 months rain we get, okay? And remaining time it is all drought, not hectare, Shashank. Okay? It is referring to month time. I think Manoj got it right or what? Manjot, are you there? I think he got it right, Manjot. A few people started with F. Chalo, is it clear? I told you now. The tough one, okay, tough ones are not, lengthy ones are not tough, but sometimes small ones are tougher. So this was like you all got it right. Where is Ravani? Chalo, next. Do this one. चलो कोई बात नहीं. At least we should, otherwise अगर एक भी गलत नहीं होगा ना तो you people will never study parajumble. You will become complacent. So एक तो गलत होना चाहिए, right? Achiever 6.0 batch you can take. उससे better है कि join super elite, guys. Use my code Saba because 1.5x validity you are getting on super elite. So better go for super elite. अच्छा ले लिया है। पीडीएफ मिलेगा, यस यू विल गेट पीडीएफ इन अचीवर 6.0 बैच, you will get PDF. Achiever 6.0 में ही go to all classes section, you will get at the end I will tell you. अभी concentrate on this, at the end I will tell you. Not on Telegram. Only one person did till now. Is it tough? Well, everybody has given the reply. How C starting? Can we start with C? Don't know. Expansion. Abhi we have to see this. Okay. Expansion of retail banking especially has a lot of scope since retail assets are just 22% of the total banking assets. Okay. Where they do not find it viable to open branches, they may open satellite offices in these areas. We cannot start with B. There is tremendous scope for the expansion of banking in India. Can't we start with C? Banks can also, we cannot start with this. In these ways, we cannot start with this. Also is given. So I think opening sentence will be C only, no? Opening sentence will be C only. That there is tremendous scope for the expansion of banking in India and then expansion of retail banking. First of all, we are talking about overall banking. Can you see? I told you the concept will move from general to specific. Specific to general, we will not move. So general expansion of banking and then we will come to retail banking especially has a lot of scope. Okay. So general to specific will come CA. Since retail assets are just 22% of total banking assets. After that, what will come? In these ways, a transition. These ways. Did we discuss any ways? No. Since retail assets are just 22% of the total banking assets, they can also collaborate with those. See, we can say banks can also diversify beyond cities to semi-urban and rural areas because if you have to expand, so you will have to leave cities and you will have to move to semi-urban and rural areas. D will come, right? CAD will come. And if they do not find it viable to open branches, they may open satellite offices in these areas. So basically rural and semi-urban areas. If it is not possible to open a physical branch, they can open satellite this. And then they can also collaborate. All the ways have been discussed. E will come at the last because these are the ways suggested. And in these ways, a transition from class banking to mass banking can take place. Okay. So definitely it will be CADBFE. Two more parajumbles we will do. Okay. Manjot, your this was very, only you got this right. Okay. So only you got this correct. Well done. Because rest all started with G, you started with F. Chalo, one more we will do quickly. This is SBI PYQ. SBI PO PYQ. I think that I no actually SBI PO tag has made it tough. Because of SBI PO, I mentioned it na that this is a PYQ of SBI PO. That is why people are thinking that it's very tough. Take your time. So I'm going to discuss all different answers. All different answers. According to it, now who was saying that इसमें first ही नहीं मिल रहा है, that you are not getting the first sentence in this, okay? According to it, can we start with this? Immediately the question will be according to what, right? So can we start with this? According to it, organized retail stores are not wolves at the doors of friendly neighborhood grocery stores as there is room for expansion for both. Okay. Room here means scope. Okay. Right. So we cannot start with this. Okay. Many have been crying foul over the entry of organized retail stores, expressing concern over their impact on small store owners. Can we start with B? B looks this. In fact, I have seen some people starting with C. It is given the final winner in the competition. What is the competition? About what the competition is, who is participating, who is not participating, okay? Will you declare the final winner in the first sentence itself? I saw somebody started with C also. Can C be the first sentence? Tell me. Now here also pair formation is there, but it is not direct pair formation, it is conceptual pair formation. Without pair formation, there cannot be any parajumble, okay? Non-centimeter. In spite of this potential for expansion, is there any sentence in which we discussed potential for expansion? Any sentence जहां पर हमने expansion के बारे में बात किया हो? Can I say that AD will form pair? AD will form pair? CD will form pair or AD will form pair? First of all, tell me. See, if you can't see, अब यहाँ पर क्या है कि same word नहीं दिया हुआ है. But room means scope means potential. So can we say that AD is forming pair? It is doubtless that the small store owners face a decline in profit in initial years if organized retailers set up stores in vicinity. But a study conducted over a period of 2 years goes a long way towards allaying these fears. Allay means mitigate. You know, allay means mitigate. Mitigate means lessen. In which sentence there is fear? Is there any sentence in which we have discussed fear? People are fearful. देखो यहाँ पर vocab change हुआ है. Can you see? Expressing concern. Concern is fear only. Yes or no? Expressing concern means fear only. So BE will form pair. B can be the opening sentence also. This impact, however, wears off. Impact की कहीं पे बात हो रही है? अच्छा, एक चीज और मुझे बताओ. This impact, however, wears off once they learn to take on the competition, which enhances the efficiency overall. So C will come after F only because first you will start competition, then you will be declare the final winner in the competition. Yes or no? मुझे तो लगता है मुझे अरेंजमेंट मिल गया. FC can form pair because here first we will take on the competition, take on means accept the competition, and then the final winner in the competition will be declared. Okay. Concern is fear only now. Many people have been crying foul. So people are crying because they are concerned, they are worried. Okay. So many people, अब इस पूरे passage का मैं मतलब समझा देती हूँ. The sentence is saying that when organized retail stores like Lulu hypermarket, Walmart, okay, now to Big Bazaar we don't have all these Spar, okay. So when such organized retail stores entered the market, now people were afraid. They were fearful. They expressed their concerns that what will be the impact on small store owners. Okay. Actually, what you people did, you people paired BF. That is wrong. That is wrong, guys. Actually, this impact is not directly paired. Okay. So people expressed concern over their impact on small store owners. Okay. But the study conducted. So initially people were scared, afraid, but the study conducted over a period of 2 years goes a long way towards allaying these fears. Now, according to it, this it is referring to study only. Now, what was in the study that it is mitigating the fear? It is pacifying the fear. According to the study, organized retail stores are not wolves at the doors of friendly neighborhood grocery stores, as there is room for expansion of both. Now, the study is saying that small store owners should not be worried because there is expansion for both, potential for expansion of both. Now, in spite of this potential for expansion, now again there is contrast. See the movement. In spite of this potential for expansion, it is doubtless. Doubtless means definitely. The small store owners face a decline in profit in initial years. Like they will have to learn to be in the competition, okay? And this decline in profit has been discussed in F. After that, FC will come. So initially they will get to see decline in profit, but this impact, however, wears off means erodes. This initial decline will erode once they learn to take on the competition, but in the competition, the winner is only a common man. BEADFC. Now tell me how many of you got it right. No, crying foul means, yes, this is means crying foul means people are expressing concern. That is the sense. It's a good one. And you know, this came in pre. Cry foul basically we call to protest at injustice done. Cry foul is an idiom. It means protest at injustice. Last parajumble. Last parajumble of today's session. Good job. Good job. Those who got it right, good one. This is the last one. So aim for 100% accuracy, and it is doable also. You can get 100% accuracy here. So initially I was getting different answers. Now people are coming to same. See, these questions, na, you should patiently, pair formation, you should know how to do the pair formation. Everywhere you will get the pair formation. बस थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाना है. Now listen to me. I'm going to discuss. Okay. It is no wonder that a majority of these excluded and low achievers. Can we start with A? Can we start with A? These excluded and low achievers, no. This A will come before the sentence in which we have discussed excluded and low achievers. They are precisely pronoun we cannot start. With heightened political consciousness about the plight of these to be empowered. Can we say that BC forms pair? I'm not very sure, but this is how I do the pair formation. Because here it is written are supposed to be those who are supposed to be empowered through education, and these to be empowered people never in the history of India has the demand for inclusive education been as fervent as today. Okay, they either never enroll or they drop out of schools as different stages during these 8 years. Where we discussed 8 years, we don't know. Of the nearly 200 million, we will start with E because there is only one sentence that is opening, that is E. In opening sentence, there is no confusion, right? Because A, B, C, D, F, they cannot be the opening sentence, only E will be the opening sentence. Of nearly 200 million children in the age group between 6 and 14 years, how much years will come? 8 years. Immediately after this, can we say D will come? ED. I've said directly 8 is not given, but this much calculation you people can do, no? So ED will form pair. They either drop out of schools at different stages during these 8 years. Okay? No. We are saying that more than half do not complete 8 years of elementary education. After that, what will come? Then either never enroll or they drop out of schools at different stages during these 8 years. Now, then can we say F will come? Of those who do complete. Now we are A will not come, guys, because here you are talking about only excluded low achievers. Now many people did EDA. Now listen to me. In A we have discussed excluded and low achievers. In D till now did we discuss any performance? So EDA will form pair or EDF will form pair. Now we are saying that of those who do complete 8 years of schooling, the achievement levels of a large percentage in language and mathematics is unacceptably low. So those who anyhow complete 8 years of basic education, they don't score good marks in language and maths. And these excluded and low achievers that has been discussed. Did you understand? Initially, I told you a girl, another girl, these girls. Same thing here. Dropout and achievers. Then both have been discussed in statement A. come from the most deprived sections of the society. Then we will say BC will come. So they are precisely those. There means these low achievers who are supposed to be empowered. Yes. So EDFABC will come. Yes or no? EDFABC. Now these many PYQs. Once again, I'm emphasizing that all these are previous year's questions that came in some or the other bank exams. IBPS, SBI, Clerk, PO, all these questions came in some of the other exams. Okay. So now these questions I just brought to tell you that how pair formation helps you. If you have the correct knowledge, if you have the correct grammatical rules and everything, you can easily form the pair and pair formation. So many parajumbles, I think around 8-10 parajumbles we have practiced. Okay. So in every parajumble, I have shown you that either direct pair formation or contextual pair formation. Sometimes direct or sometimes contextual. Okay. Chalo, I hope this session will help you a lot. Okay. So this is a complete session. Watch it again. You can watch these questions. You can solve these questions. जहां पर गलती हुई है फिर से आप इसको जो है खुद से सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करिएगा. And one question I'm giving you homework. One homework should be there. This is the parajumble where one sentence is fixed. Okay. So one question I'm giving you homework. क्या बता दूं मैं? Tell me. Do grammar sessions concept. Of course, grammar is. See, all these are what? These are grammar only. The concept that I told you, this, that, noun, pronoun, article, these are grammar only. So before, without grammar, you cannot do. क्या चीज कहां पर मिलेगा? साक्षी कश्यप पीडीएफ आपको ऑलिवबोर्ड ऐप पे जहां पर आपने क्लासेस अटेंड किया ना फाउंडेशन वाली बैच पे, तो फाउंडेशन वाली बैच में ही जाकर के आपको सारे पीडीएफ भी मिलेंगे, रिकॉर्डिंग्स भी मिलेगी. वाईटी पर आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ फ्री सेशंस के पीडीएफ मिलेंगे. लाइक द पीडीएफ ऑफ दिस सेशन आई विल शेयर ऑन माय टेलीग्राम. ओके. चलो, कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ेगा डेफिनेटली इफ यू नो द. सी, मॉक टेस्ट वाले में क्या होता है कि कभी कभी अरेंजमेंट मल्टीपल हो जाते हैं. इवन समटाइम्स वी गेट स्टक. ओके. बट रियल वाले में आपको कभी कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. यू विल गेट टू नो. चलो, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी. Be regular. Daily 5 p.m. I take the session. Today was marathon, so I started at 4. Otherwise, daily I take this at 5 p.m. Okay. So join 5 p.m. session. You will definitely do well in English. चलो, फाइनली आई एम एंडिंग. जिन लोगों ने अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया, जाते जाते प्लीज सेशन को लाइक और शेयर करिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा.